Here are 5 stupid things we thought were true. Number 5. Shaving makes hair grow back faster and thicker. This is one of those old-school beliefs that everyone seems to have just kind of accepted as common knowledge, even though there's no real evidence that it's actually true. In fact, according to some experts, shaving might do the exact opposite. It could make your hair appear thinner, because when you shave, you're only cutting off the hair at the very top of the shaft. And so the next time it grows out, it's going to look thinner than before, because the very top part of the hair is the thickest. As for the whole idea that shaving makes hair grow back faster, well, there's really no evidence to support this claim either. So why did this myth become such common knowledge? Well, it could be due to the way that people experience their own hair growth. When you shave your head or your face, it might seem like the hair grows back quicker than usual, but that is probably because you're just noticing it more now that it's shorter and you know what to look out for. The same thing happens with your eyebrows, by the way. They look fuller right after you pluck them because the hair that was already growing back had a chance to fill in a bit more before you plucked again. But if you keep up with regular tweezing, your eyebrows will never look fully grown out again. So that's the real reason you should stop shaving your legs every day. You can just pluck the hairs you don't like. Number 4, taking medicine will cure all your problems. Most of us grew up hearing this message, not from our parents exactly, but from TV and movies. How many times have you seen a character get sick or injured and then instantly reach for a pill to fix it? We've been conditioned to believe that there's always a quick fix out there for every problem, and that's simply not true. There are some medical conditions which can be cured with medication, and that's obviously a cause for celebration. But most health problems are manageable at best, and some of them, including mental disorders and chronic pain, are extremely difficult to treat effectively. Doctors are still trying to figure out how to help people cope with these issues in a meaningful way. And until they do, we shouldn't fall into the trap of believing that taking medicine is always the answer. That's not to say that you shouldn't take your medication if it's prescribed to you. Just remember that popping pills won't solve every problem in life, and it definitely won't make you feel better about everything that's bothering you. If you're feeling overwhelmed or anxious or depressed, the best thing you can do is talk to someone about it instead of trying to cover up your symptoms with pills. Number 3. The world is flat. Okay, this one is dumb on a whole other level because we literally have satellites orbiting the Earth and people have been around the globe countless times by airplane. We have images of the Earth from space that show clearly that our planet is a sphere. Despite all that evidence, there are still millions of people who believe the Earth is flat. Some of them even believe that it's a conspiracy, that everyone is lying to them and NASA is making it all up. And that's the funniest part. Why would NASA fake something like this? What possible reason could they have for wanting to hide the truth about the Earth? Are they afraid of what people will do when they find out? Like, will the world end if they let everyone know that it's round? There is absolutely no reason for NASA to lie to us. So why do people choose to believe the crazy theory instead of sticking with reality? Well, the truth is that reality can be disappointing. Believing that the Earth is flat can be exciting because it gives people a sense of purpose, a chance to be part of a grand mystery, and maybe even feel special for knowing something that others do not. So, while it's undeniably stupid to believe in a flat Earth, we can't blame people for being drawn to the idea. Number 2. Baldness is caused by an imbalance of the 4 humors. Back in ancient Greece, people believed that the human body contained 4 humors: blood, phlegm, black and yellow bile. And when these humors were in balance, you were perfectly healthy. But if one of them got out of whack, you'd get sick or even go bald. Now, this belief persisted for hundreds of years, and people tried all sorts of treatments for baldness, like rubbing dead mouse brains on your head. But none of it worked, because guess what? Baldness has nothing to do with an imbalance of humors. It's caused by genetics and hormones. Scientists have identified several genes which can increase your likelihood of going bald, and it's usually hereditary. That means if your parents or grandparents were bald, chances are you'll be bald too. Unfortunately, there's not much you can do about it. Even though scientists are working on drugs that could potentially combat baldness, it's unlikely that they'll ever come up with a cure. So if you're losing your hair, it's probably just in your genes. Sorry, but there's no need to start rubbing dead animal brains on your head. And number 1, breaking up is stupid. This is one of the most harmful myths in existence because it encourages people to stay in unhealthy relationships. There are many reasons why breaking up is good sometimes, like if your partner is abusive, controlling, cheating on you, or doesn't respect you anymore. Even if you love them, it's in your best interest to break up. And we know that can be hard, especially if you don't think it's mutual and your partner isn't ready to split up. But you can't make someone want to leave the relationship as much as you might wish you could. And even if you do convince yourself that breaking up is wrong, or you're not allowed to do it, you'll just be hurting yourself. By staying in a relationship that makes you unhappy, you're essentially punishing yourself. And that's just not fair. The idea that breaking up is stupid has been around for a long time, but it's slowly fading away nowadays, thanks to the sexual revolution of the 60s and the rise of feminism. But there are still plenty of places in the world where this myth is commonplace. And that's a big problem because it keeps people stuck in bad relationships. So if you're in a bad relationship, don't listen to the stupid myth that says breaking up is wrong. It might be painful, but it's the best thing you can do for yourself. What stupid things did you believe? Let us know in the comments. We hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to click the like button and share it with a friend. Subscribe to our channel for more content like this. As always, thanks for watching.